What are they saying about him?
Remember, I had him twerking in the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Amber, and this is Blessed Mess of Mine.
I'm Ray.
This is part of my gang. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today is my husband's first day racing. Not his first day racing, but of the season. He races late models on dirt track, so we are headed to our first race of the season. It's a very beautiful day today. The past 2 weeks, North Mississippi has had some very monstrous tornadoes. Thank God we did not have any damage, any of our friends or families, but we do know people that were touched and hit, businesses. So North Mississippi definitely could use some prayers right now. But like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a different video. I guess this will be kind of our first vlog. We may have some more of these down the road. Y'all just let us know what you think. I did ask a couple weeks ago if y'all would want Ray and I to do something like a Q&A, and we did have some comments saying that would be fun. So I think maybe in the next little bit we'll try to do a Q&A.
Yeah.
That's something we did when we first started dating. We would spend hours on the phone. We would play 20 questions, and after 3 hours we would be like 300 questions, and that's how we got to know each other. So we'll definitely do that. Like I said, we're just now getting on the road. I'm going to give him a little bit to see how the truck's going to pull the trailer, to see how everything's going to go, and then we'll pick back up later. Bye guys. Alright guys, so we are on the road. We don't have a stop for a while, so we decided we'll go ahead and start our Q&A. Branson, if y'all have questions that you think they'd be interested in, definitely throw them in there. Just random. This is April 1st. This month we'll be married 12 years. A little funny backstory. I had my oldest 2 children. My oldest one's not with us right now. My 16-year-old is. Before he and I met. So when we met, I had a 4 and a 6-year-old. We got introduced by my stepmom. They worked together. He was coming out of a relationship. I had been single for a while, just living life, and he was just looking for somebody just to kind of hang out with. So we looked up each other on Facebook, kind of went through each other's pictures, kind of looked to see, who each other were. Our first conversation, and we tell people this now, he called and told me his name and said, "I'm not looking for anything serious." And I was like, well, okay, that's fine. So from that day until now, we've never been separated. We've never been apart. About 3-4 days into it, I was like, I really, really, really think I like this guy. I don't know if I can just be friends. So last year on our 11th anniversary, I said, do you think we're serious yet? But it's been a blessed road. It's been a rough road. He went from being a single guy to a husband and father just overnight. We met in January and married April 22nd of the same year. We've been together almost 12 years.
A lot of people say we wouldn't make it 6 months.
Right. I'm actually 3 years older than he is. You can't tell it. He says I'm the immature one.
Definitely.
Let's see, what else can we say? He's raced all of his life. That's one thing that I was not involved in at all.
And she loves it.
The best dad ever.
I don't like spending all my Saturday at a racetrack like he does. Now I do love track and tractor pulls and drag races, but his thing is dirt track. My boys are into it. Let's go this way. My boys are into it. They love it. My 18-year-old, he's not. That's not his thing. He's into 4-wheelers and motorcycles and stuff like that. But he's been a racer. His daddy was a racer. Granddaddy. We were actually born and raised about 3 hours apart. And it was just God that kind of brought us together right in the middle. years, we have only moved once. We lived in the same house. It was his grandmother's house for many, many years before it was his.
Since 1994.
In the 90s, yeah. So when we got married, he was already living there. We just started redoing it. We lived there.
Not with my grandmother.
Not with the grandmother. No. We had redone it several times, but it had gotten to be where we took in our garage and made it into a room, and we were just basically sardines in a can. So we had prayed.
We had when we started out, it was just the four of us,
It
and
did fit us perfectly.
then we had our two youngest, and then right before we moved, we actually took in another young man, one of our oldest son's friends, who was needing a place to needing a home, and so we actually took him in for a little while.
Seven of us.
So there was 7 of us in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house.
Well, the
And-
garage made 3, but it
Yeah.
still maybe 1,300 square foot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, and I'm not saying, that's anything bad. That was our home.
we still miss it.
We do. If we could trade the home that we're in now where we were, we would have done it in a heartbeat. We tried every way we could, thinking about putting up a double wide. I had even tried turning his shop into a shop house. But we had looked at several different homes, and we had finally just said, you know what, we're going to leave it up to God. We're going to leave it for Him. If it's meant to be, it'll be. We seen one pop up on Zillow. Our 16-year-old was actually friends with the people that lived there.
We were actually on our way to a 4th of July get together.
Yeah, and we had.
The house was actually on the way to where we were going, to one of our friend's house. So we stopped by and looked at it, and we were both kind of like, this is it. So.
Yeah, we looked at it. Of course, it's needed a lot of work. We just recently had our floors redone. I've painted almost everything. The laundry room we haven't painted. We haven't painted upstairs, and I haven't painted the master bathroom yet, but that's to come. I think we're chasing rabbits. But anyway,
it's more of a story of Ray and Amber than it is a Q&A.
We've moved one time. I would love to move to Florida. That is my dream.
I'm a Mississippi boy.
But I don't know how well that's gonna go. Y'all know that I'm a full-time hospice nurse. Before that, I did teach Head Start for 2 years, and then I did cosmetology. I did hair for a little bit. I always wanted to be a nurse. It's something that I should have done in the very beginning, and I didn't do. But God will always bring you back around where you need to be. So we've got a senior right now. We've got one fixing to graduate high school, and that's kind of unreal. I mean, it's just right around the corner. We've got one that's in 10th grade that, I mean, he's got his life goals set out. He knows what he's doing.
He's 16 going on 40.
Yeah. We got our littles back there. One of them has not had his nap out. Bud, would be made.
Track?
That's your race car track?
Yeah.
All right, show me. Show me how you gonna do it.
So, you gotta pass the track first,
Okay.
and if you want to be done, you just gotta go in the middle of here.
Okay.
And so the next person can go.
Okay.
So after that, it's gonna be qualify time.
Qualify time. All
Yes,
right.
there's gonna be like 2 people. If you get in front of them, they get first place.
Okay.
If you get second, they will get third place, or any place they get.
All
So
right.
after that, there's going to be practice.
Practice.
Looks like they're loud and real loud.
Okay.
It looks like Daddy's car.
Looks like Daddy's car.
And it's so.
You ready?
And it looks like there's going to be a lot of people on practice, and they're going to race around, but it's not. They won't get a trophy. And after that, it's going to be hot laps. Hot laps looks like there's going to be a lap.
Daddy's got the driver's meeting. You going with him?
So, I hope you like that video and then subscribe and hit the like button.
Okay.
See you next time. Bye.
Zoom in, guys, so y'all can see